funny stuff, man. Hey, did you hear the one? Oh, hey. Hey, good morning. My name's Dave, DaveInTheMorning.com, the Dave in the Morning Show. It is Tuesday, August 10th, 2010. How's it going today? Hey, the buzz out there, is this Ground Zero Mosque thingy is all over the news. Now, I've been talking about the Ground Zero Mosque since sometime in May. I've done 3 other shows. This is the 4th show. It will be the last Ground Zero Mosque show. I think I've come up with my own final opinion on it, and I'm going to share it with you today. If you've watched me talk about this issue, you have heard me say that I think the mosque, the Cordoba house, the Ground Zero Mosque, is a bad idea. I still think it's a bad idea. And I said it's a bad idea because people outside of this country, maybe inside this country too, I don't know, I hope not, but that there's people who will see this mosque community center being built so close to Ground Zero, and they will perceive it incorrectly as a victory symbol of their warped view of the world over our world. I still think that's true. And I hope they don't build the mosque there. I hope they just realize on their own that, hey, this is not a great spot for this. We'll go do it someplace else. But if they don't do that, if they decide that they really want to build this Cordoba house, this community center / mosque there, then that's their right to do. And they can do it. Legally, they can do it. And we have a thing called separation of church and state, freedom of religion, First Amendment, Bill of Rights stuff, really important. And there's nothing we can do about it. Nor should there be anything we should do about it, can do about it, legally. They have the right to build their place of worship where they want to build their place of worship. Just like we have the right to build a place of worship wherever we or you or whoever want to build their place of worship. If you want to build a place of worship that worships this stone, knock yourself out. This is not a first in U.S. history about discriminating against or thinking that a religious group is a bad idea at a certain spot. And I've seen it's growing. I mean, you're hearing about different townships and cities saying, no mosque. And, let's be honest with each other. Do you really want a bunch of minarets springing up across the United States? Does that make you feel comfortable? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. If it happens, it happens. If it happens, it happens. I mean, we're not Switzerland. We're not going to pass a law. No minarets, because architecturally it doesn't fit with what we think Switzerland should be like. Where I live, in the city that I live in, the Catholic Church is outside of the city limit. And the Catholic Church is outside of the city limit because the Catholic Church was told, you cannot build your church inside our city because we don't like you. We don't like the Catholics, so you can't come in and build here. Now, this was a long time ago, and Catholics are okay, right? And the city's grown around the Catholic Church, not because the Catholic Church there, just because population has increased. And people kind of forget. But, we've discriminated in this country against all different groups of people. All different groups. And I'm feeling a little xenophobia growing in the United States right now. It's getting a little weird, and any word that begins with the letter X is a weird thing anyway. I mean, X. So, have to be on guard against that. Now, here's a proposal. The tax code in the United States of America is designed, and it's all dorked up, and I kind of think that maybe we should go to consumption tax, but that's a different show for another day. But we have this tax code that rewards and punishes behaviors, right? You have kids, you get rewarded, you get tax break, you get married, you get to file jointly, you get this, you get that, and you get all kinds of stuff. Places of worship don't pay taxes. They're above it all, right? Well, maybe it's time for that to change in some instances. Now, here's my proposal. If that place of worship follows all of our anti-discrimination laws and all of our civil laws and their dogma and their services and their hierarchy and everything involved with that religion is in line with U.S. law, then that religion, that place of worship, should not pay taxes. If, however, that place of worship is not in compliance with all U.S. laws, let's say, for example, that you can't be the head of that religion because you're not a man, or men and women have to worship separately, or women have to do this, or men have to do that, then, or you can't be gay, you can't do this, maybe, not maybe, definitely, you should pay taxes. You should pay taxes. You're not following our laws. In fact, you're putting your divine law, which isn't in compliance with our civil law, which we've decided we need to have society, and you're putting it above it, and we're saying as a society, well, you're above us because it's divine, it's your church, it's your synagogue, it's your temple, it's your stone worshiping place, whatever it is, you're above us, and we're going to give you a tax break. Hey, we're not going to tax you, even though you're promoting things that are discriminatory and against what we believe in as a society. No more. Pay taxes. If you don't follow our laws, you pay taxes. If you preach stuff that doesn't follow our laws, you pay taxes. Right? I think it's a great idea. I'm not afraid of religion. I'm afraid of religion not paying their fair share to society. It's time for them to buck up and pay. If you're not following the laws of the United States, you gotta pay. Pretty simple concept. I think it's a good concept. I like it. I thought of it. I think it's a good concept. I think it's good. Why should they be exempt? If they're discriminated against women, why should they be exempt? I mean, come on, half society, guys. Let's time to step up and do this the right way. If that church, that synagogue, that stone worshiping group, that mosque, if that religion wants to worship in the United States of America, then they need to follow U.S. law. Enough of this. We're a country of ideas. We're a country that supports the rights of an individual above all other things. And we need to do that starting now. I'm Dave, daveinthemorning.com. Have a great day. See ya!